The cruise ship MSC Splendida, 3,500 passengers, 1,300 crew members and enough food to last them all for 1 week. They did not think that it could be eaten all. But what they didn't know, I am on board. Well, that was a little bit too epic. Let's try this again. It was the 4th day of my cruise to the Middle East. We have just left the Sir Nature Preserve and we're now headed to Muscat in the Sultanate of Oman. The entire day was to be spent on sea, making this the perfect opportunity to talk about all the food on the ship. And oh my god, there's so much food on this ship, you would, yeah. Anyways, let's start things off with 8 AM and breakfast. There is so much choice available here. Breakfast buns, coffee, tea, yogurt, fruits and other stuff. Maybe pizza. But you know, for me, there is only one choice. And that's a good old English breakfast. High in protein, high in calories, high in basically everything. Very healthy and gives me a great energetic start into the day. The exact amount of energy that I now need for a workout. The cruise ship, like many others, offers a free-to-use gym, perfect for a great workout, especially as it is so easily accessible. But why am I going here for a mukbang food video? Not because I want to lose the weight. No, exercise is actually a bad way to lose weight, because exercise will usually make you hungrier. But that is awesome. I want to be hungry, I want to eat more food. That's why I'm going for a workout. Breakfast. Round 2. The cruise ship has a very Italian interior. That's because its company, MSC Cruises, is an Italian company. This results in a bunch of restaurants available on the ship with that cool, authentic Italian look. Like this one. Or this one. Or whatever the hell the aft is. I don't even want to know. At the entrances of all of these restaurants, you can find hand disinfectants. And it is suggested that you always use them before going into one of them. And that is so because on cruise ships, diseases spread as if literally no one on the ship has ever had a single vaccine. Yes, it's that fast and definitely not funny. There were cases in the past where entire cruise ships were quarantined. But, you know, I wouldn't really mind being locked in on one of those quarantined ships. That's because I'd be locked in with a ton of amazing food. So let's go and get some. And for that, I checked out one of those restaurants from earlier. My parents were also already there. I grabbed a plate and went for the buffet. Basically, most of the restaurants on the ship are buffets during lunchtime, while serving proper European-style dinner in the evening. The food here was adequately prepared, and I enjoyed the fantastic presentation too. There is a German saying called "Das Auge isst mit", which is translated to "the eye eats too". Makes really no sense in the literal translation. Eyes don't really eat. But it simply implies that the aesthetics of the food play an important role in how enjoyable it is to eat. And those aesthetics were phenomenal on the ship all the way through. Let's dig in. Burgers. What would a cruise be without burgers? It would be not worth going on. I really appreciate the ship's commitment to provide ethnic and authentic high-quality American food. So let's get eating. The buffet to which I go to so often serves food around the entire clock. Once breakfast is over, lunch immediately starts. How it works? Some portions of the buffet are closed off, where the next round of food is then prepared in. A flying food service, so to speak. Whenever you're hungry, there is food ready to be eaten. Round 2. Fight!
Do not give up. Remember your training, Nico-san.
I was approached by some crew members. They were very intrigued by me, filming absolutely everything. I had a lovely conversation, and what I found interesting is how international the ship's passengers and especially crew members are. Basically, MSC Cruises employs recruitment agencies to find them staff all around the world, and due to the internationality of everyone around here, I was told to refrain from mentioning controversial topics, such as PewDiePie. I was also told I would be thrown overboard if I did that. But you know what, guys? I just have to do this.
Hey guys, how about you subscribe to PewDiePie? For PewDiePie!
What's the best way to spend an afternoon on the cruise ship? To go and chill on deck, of course. I really felt like spending the entire afternoon in the hot tub. Oh yeah. After some time it got really hot in the hot tub, duh, and I was ready to cool down with a slushie.
Nothing makes a holiday better than a slushie. I'm 100% right, and disagreeing will get you banned. Good shit.
While the food in the buffet is included with the trip price, there are some things sprinkled around the cruise ship for which you need to pay extra. This includes drinks, ice cream, and of course slushies. Still, it's a very reasonable price. This is also how the cruise company makes its profit. The trip price basically just covers their associated costs. It was time then for an afternoon snack. This ship truly has something for everyone, so even if you're concerned for your health, a more fitness-orientated corner can be found in the buffet, featuring vegetarian food and the king of health foods, chicken breasts. But if you thought I'd only get chicken breasts, you're dead wrong. I also got onion rings, oh yes. Also feel free to drink as much tea as you'd like here. That's also included. Fast forward to dinner. Back at the same restaurant I went to for my first lunch. It has now been transformed into a full-on dining experience, being waited upon by waiters. We had bread, appetizers, a main course, and a dessert. You are, however, not limited to these choices at all. If you don't want a starter, you can have 2 main courses, or even 3 main courses. 4 main courses, just whatever you like. They don't really care, it's all included in the, well, trip price. The only limitation, you have a set time and table for dinner. If you want to set your own time for dinner, well, there's still the buffet on the main deck, and it's open until 2 AM at night. It is now late during the night, and of course, I am hungry again. As if I hadn't eaten enough already today. So let's go and get some pizza. You can have as much pizza as you like, from 12 AM to 12 PM. Time it right, pizza can be a breakfast, lunch and dinner. Alas, time for my last round of food. The food experience on the ship was incredible, and it was all made possible thanks to the dedication of the hard-working crew members. It is due to them that I'm able to enjoy such an epic holiday. I was already looking forward to the next part of the trip, the traditional Arabian city of Muscat in the Sultanate of Oman. But what is really important to say is this: to each and every single one of you crew members, thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care. And please subscribe this channel, okay?